Fridays at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time that talks about app updates, top badge announcements in real time. You can learn who's getting their top badge that week, contest results, you name it. We talked about the shoes. We premiered shoes, if you remember this, when this happened. We talked about shoes when they came out. So if you want to catch the latest breaking news, check that out Fridays at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. One of our guests tonight, Big Luke. Last week we had an error where the stream wasn't having it. It's something about mustard. No, for those of you who saw the mustard incident. So Big Luke may not be able to join us due to a login issue. We're gonna hope for the best. He may be coming in from a lurk account. Otherwise, we're gonna push him to a third week. This is a new record. So he was supposed to be on last week. We rescheduled him for this week. He may be moved to next week, okay? So for any of you who are big Luke fans, I'm telling you this ahead of time because I don't want you throwing tomatoes virtually at the screen going, Chris, where's Big Luke? We came for the Big Luke content. The Ugly Boy gang, they're good guys. We love them. We love the Ugly Boys. He's part of this entourage called the Ugly Boys. But we have other great guests tonight, including Bagbright and Jameson, two other special guests, and maybe we'll find something special to do to fill the time for the third guest. Who knows? We'll see how much conversation we can pull out of our first two guests, potentially. As you're rolling through, though, let's talk about some of the other shows that you can hear about. I do highlight some of them on Fridays, but I do walk through all of the shows here on Wednesdays because I have a little bit more time to dedicate to content, and so let's walk through it. Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is Painting Night with Mia. Mia is an artist. She is an expert in all mediums, but she brings oil and canvas to the screen so that she can bring to life. Wouldn't it be awesome if she actually brought to life like a seahorse? Just like she brings to life her paintings, creations, so that you can check them out and love them. Go and check Painting Night with Mia at 8 p.m. every Monday. 9 p.m. every Monday is On Air with Choff. I almost said Suited Up with Choff. Choff, you want to start wearing suits, man? That'd be cool. I might get on you though. On Air with Choff. That's every Monday at 9 p.m. Choff is a real-life radio DJ for 94.7 Hits FM. If you've ever wanted to be featured on the radio, or you still listen to the radio, go ahead and check out Choff's show at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can have yourself featured. Oh, well, there's Mr. Big Luke. There's Mr. Big Luke there. Hey, all right, looks like the show goes on, everybody. The show goes on. So go and check out Choff. That's 9 p.m. every Monday. So disregard everything I said about Big Luke not being here. Send out some blasts. If you haven't sent out a blast, I'd appreciate it if you did. It helps the show. If you're curious, how do you send out a blast? You go to your main screen of your profile. So if you log in, it may take you to that default grid where you see all the local people, all those lovely people. Well, click that Me tab all the way on the right. On it, you'll see a tab that says Favorites. Select that. Click Fans, so Favorites, then Fans, and under Fans, click that orange bar at the top and say Let them know you'll be live, and we're going to say Suited Up is live with an exclamation mark because we're really excited that Suited Up is live right now. All right, let's go back with the shows. 7 p.m. every Tuesday is Beyond Magic with Bob. Bob takes it beyond magic because he brings you into the action. He wants you to be amazed and mesmerized, and what better way than being a part of his magic tricks. Bob creates original tricks too, things that you haven't seen before. This week he premiered a new trick where he made money levitate, and it wasn't cheesy like some string hanging from his nose. He had his hands go all the way around it. It was filmed, it's documented, incredible. So if you haven't checked out Beyond Magic with Bob, that's every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also on Tuesdays, the Search for the Star with Hoops. Hoops has a long-running talent search where he brings on people from the Meet Me community week by week to help discover a star. Now this season has the finale next Tuesday, and I can tell you every single person that's competing in this finals, I drop some comments if you watch the show and you have an idea of who may win, because I have no idea. I have no idea who will win. It's honestly some of the best talent I've seen, period. Go ahead, check that out. That's every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Search for the Star with Hoops. 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Get Fit with Allie and Ashley. Allie and Ashley want you to get that workout bod. They want you to get in shape from the quarantine. And what better way to end your day than getting all sweaty from a nice workout? Is that what you do? I used to do late night workouts. I'd go to the Snap Fitness across from the Outback Steakhouse. Those were the days. Fun tidbit about me. All right. What else do we have? Coming to Wednesdays, 7. All right. All right. Coming to your Wednesdays is a dragon. There's a dragon coming to you Wednesdays. He's a very friendly dragon. He helps you with your diamond counts. It's incredible. Axel, thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for that. Oh, that's incredibly close to 20 million. All right. Wednesdays, new show coming at you. We just had the premiere earlier today, the pilot run of a new show, Before and After, with Aaron Kirby. Aaron Kirby and his ensemble of coaches bring talent to the app, and they help walk them through a before performance where they take what they've had and give it to you exactly how they've been doing it. And then they do an after performance the next week after working with a coach. Now, these coaches are signed to different record labels. They're professional artists, and they've been featured on stages. So this is the real deal. These are real coaches that people want to have access to, and you can have access to it by performing on that show. If you have interest in being a part of it, make sure that you find Aaron Kirby and get the details, all right? That's every Wednesday at 7 p.m. I'm no longer alone. I'm no longer alone. Why'd my voice go into Sesame Street there? All right. Wednesdays, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Suited Up with Chris. You're here. I'm not going to tell you anything else about it. 3 p.m. every Thursday. Thursdays, everybody, is show day. I'm just going to tell you. Thursdays on the Meet Group, it's show day. If you're looking for good content, it's Content Thursdays, officially. Kicking off Thursdays at 3 p.m., it's Love is Blind with Perfect Flaw. Perfect Flaw wants to help you. She had it ready. She's always ready in the comments. She's like, Chris, I'm waiting. Say my name. It's Love is Blind with Perfect Flaw. Perfect Flaw wants to set you up with your dream date, and she's going to show you how. Every week she brings on an eligible bachelorette or bachelor and has blind date contestants box up off screen and give honest answers to her questions. Sometimes they're fun, sometimes they're a little heartstring pull. By the end of it, that eligible bachelorette or bachelor is going to make a selection. And all along the way, there's reveals of who they are. So go ahead and check that out. If you want to participate, make sure you message Perfect Flaw there. That's every Thursday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm basically Suited Up TV guy at this point because there's so much content now. Thursdays at 7 p.m. It's the Music Box Showcase. The Music Box Showcase brings you all of the talent, whether you're a singer, a pianist, whatever. It doesn't matter what your talent is. Go to the Music Box Showcase. I guess it has to pertain to music, right? Check it out. The two people running it are Kenny Leong and Steve T, but their joint account is called the Music Box Showcase. Now, they use OBS integration. If you want to know about OBS, that stands for Open Broadcast System. And because of that, they have a unique layout that they're able to feature multiple people in the stream. So if you want to see what a next level stream looks like and you want to see some great talent and excellent show content, check out the Music Box Showcase at 7 p.m. every Thursday. Coming at you the next hour at 8 p.m. We got shows hour by hour, 7, 8, and 9. At 8 p.m., it's Gore Couture with Carmen Sandiego. Carmen Sandiego is a Gore Effects makeup artist. She wants to show you how to take your cosmetics to the next level. Talking to you fellas. Get a little foundation. Little pat. I don't know. Okay, I can use a little pat. She wants to help you take your cosmetics to the next level. Check her out. That's at 8 p.m. She's been doing it a long time. Her looks are out of the box. She paints rainbows, puts a gargoyle perched over her ear. I've seen her put a Honda Civic spoiler on herself. It's insane. I don't know where she comes with these ideas. It's nuts. All right, that's Thursdays at 8 p.m. Thursdays at 9 p.m. coming at you is the announcement of a new show entering pilot. But I feel so confident about this show that I'm just going to announce it now, ladies and gentlemen. 9 p.m., your first Plenty of Fish show. Sippin' Celebrity with Mercedes. What a name. Isn't that saucy? You like that? I like that. Sippin' Celebrity with Mercedes. Mercedes is a Hollywood and gossip fanatic. Drama. She loves it so much that every week she wants to give you a report and rundown of the latest gossip, the newest Hollywood news, and get your hot take and scoop on what's going on. So if you haven't checked out Mercedes Stream, make sure you give her a search, give her a favorite. And this week, check out the debut pilot of Sippin' Celebrity with Mercedes. So go ahead and give it a check. That's 9 p.m. every Thursday. Fridays, this will rundown. You can catch me there. I'll give you app announcements, announce new top badges, all that kind of fun stuff. Saturdays, the queen herself, Miss Holly, brings you the legendary theme stream, whether it's superheroes, Harry Potter, storm trip on your words, troopers. Check her out Saturdays for the theme stream. She wants you to be part and to join in on the fun. All right, that's with Holly. That's 9 p.m. All right, everybody, that's enough. We're going to skip other announcements because we ate up a lot of time with doing general show rundowns. Do want to mention again that if you do have questions, you're interested to know more about the contests and things that are happening on the app, please join the rundown at 3 p.m. on Friday. On that note, let's bring in our first guest, all right? Now, this gentleman was patient and was rescheduled from last week. He's kind of a big deal. Some of you are lukewarm on him, but I'm just going to call him he's Big Luke. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only man himself, suited up for a second time, Big Luke. What's good, man?
If it works this time.
It looks great.
So,
let's take you to the medium.
Now.
We can hear you. We can hear you. How are you?
Axel wants to know before I start if he takes your 22 or if he takes your 20 mil, if he can be in your name.
If he can be in my name, I will put him in my bio.
You heard it here first.
That's that. I appreciate the offer. I appreciate that, but I have to lead by example. I tell people to keep your name searchable. All right, sorry, Axel. I genuinely appreciate the offer. I genuinely appreciate the offer. I'm trying to lead by example. I know others do it. I try and keep consistency with searchability and name. It's something that I promote every week on the rundown. So I have to lead by the example that I talk about. All right, Big Luke. For the people who haven't met you, will you please introduce yourself? Talk about who you are.
Hello. I am Big Luke. I'm part of the Ugly Boys, so that's why I have Ugly in front of my name. I make music. I'm 19 years of age, and I like to represent a good time. Pretty much it all here.
We got a little bit of static. There's a little bit of static. I think I can hear you now. There was a little bit of static. There was a little bit of static coming in. You said you're 19 years old. You're now. Are you relatively new? How long have you been on the platform?
I've been streaming for close to 2 months now.
You got a lot of static, Luke. I might be my Wi-Fi. Could be my Wi-Fi. I'm joking, Luke. Your connection's good. Your connection's good. I was joking.
All right. So how I started was I was in a store and Ugly Mike walked up to me and he said that he thinks I would be great on the app. I'm not really sure what the app was until he had explained it to me. But then I jumped on, and I think in the first week I got so much love that it was like, there's no way I can stop, you know? And it was just...
Did you know this person before? Was this your first time?
Yeah, so me and Mike have known each other. I actually have a picture of me and Mike, like when we were 8 years old. I was holding my baby cousin who's now 12 years of age. And so she was literally an infant, you know, baby size.
Yeah. Wait. So you've known Luke since you were 8 years old. I'm sorry, you're Luke. Mike, Luke.
So me and Mike actually the app made me and Mike resurface, and then through there, Bryson was with him that day, and that's how I met Bryson. And now it's kind of more just like a family. We've been traveling and we've been having a good time with each other, and we're building a bond, and we're investing in each other, and I think it couldn't be better.
Yeah. Let's get into what you were doing before live streaming because it's a newer thing. I'm interested in contrasting your life. So, what are the hobbies? What are the things that kept you busy prior to all of this?
So, fresh out of high school, I had the opportunity to live, if I wanted the college road or if I wanted to shoot unrealistic. I've always been a non-average type person.
Yes.
So, I shot for the music industry. It was going really well. You know, I realized how bad the industry could be. And so on my end, I wanted to start an independent talent label. So I didn't want just like a label for like musicians, but I wanted to be able to show people the ropes and strings to, like, if you wanted to be a YouTuber or if you wanted to be an Instagram model or if you wanted to be this or that, right? Something that you could like bring the positive energy through what you love doing. And so in my first thought was there's no way I can do this without pushing the right kind of money in. So I took myself to a life insurance company, and I got my life insurance license. Going to my first sale, quarantine heads. You can't go into the client's home.
Wow.
So I was like, well, they said we could. They said we could do Zoom calls with the clients, and in my head, I was like, it's a lot easier for someone to end a phone call than it is for them to shut a door in your face. You know.
Sure.
So I
Sure.
started making quarantine music. Well, what happened was is
But
one of the songs.
before we get too far into the quarantine music and all of that, that's a little bit of a bombshell that you were an aspiring rapper, that you were making a run at the limelight, even prior to live streaming. Because sometimes people find that they like to have some notoriety or at least have people to talk with, which this gives the opportunity to do.
Right.
Where was the inspiration to get into rap? Where did that come from?
So when I was younger, and I'm not like a really sentimental dude. I don't beat around the bush. But when I was younger, my brother did pass away. His shooting dream was to be a musician, and so when I had tried to shoot for his goals when I was younger, it made me realize how much I wanted it more than probably he did, and I think it's more of a legacy, and I think I'm doing it for more than just, hey, I like making music, type
Wow.
deal.
Wow. Was he a rapper as well?
He was just like a pop singer. He played the guitar. He made like piano instrumentals and stuff. See, but in my head, I've always been the type of person to make music for a bigger reason than I want my music played at a frat party, or I want my music played at this or that. And I've always been the person to I want to shoot to help people because I think everyone's in it together, and I think and I say this all the time. Your pain might be greater or less than my pain, but we both share pain. And if I
Sure.
can help you get through something that you didn't know what to get through, maybe you could help me get through something I don't know how to get through.
Sure. What was it about rap that appealed to you rather than pop music or
I think it was
following?
just the wave for me, and I think it was like an obligation of where I was at in the time, and I
Yeah.
think I built so much ability to be able to rap that I just became so good at it, and like, I mean, I could sing, I can rap, I can make instrumentals all day, but I
Sure.
think, yeah, rap is where it's at.
Okay. Okay. That's fair. What was your path with the music? What happened as far as either you said that you found that the industry could be difficult. What what exactly did you mean by that?
The industry for me is a lot more secrets than people like to see, and everyone knows behind every business, um, there's a lot more behind the scenes than there is in front of your face.
Yeah.
And so when I had realized that, I wanted to start my path where I wanted to be authentic, more authentic with who we were as people, as a group. So that's where I went. And so, yeah, when I went back to the quarantine music, I put the CEO's name in one of my songs. He ended up finding it, and he DM'd me on Instagram, and he said, "I don't want you working for me," and I've never told anyone that before. He said, "But too many people come in here with dreams, and they quit their dreams because they realize how much money is able to make over here." He said, "If you need money, I will help you. If you need the connections, I will help you." But I think he said,
Who's the CEO that you're referring to? You don't need to name the name, but who are you referring to in the story?
the CEO of the life insurance company. His name is, and if you've heard my new song, Z Heart, I'm gonna
Oh,
promote it. Z Heart. It's probably one of the best songs I've made. That song was actually made for him, and so I put his name in, and he reached out to me personally. This guy, I'm talking I think his net worth's like 500 million a year. Like this guy's got bigger things to do than to reach out to some new rookie who has been now just in the game. You know?
What was the inspiration? I know we're kind of jumping ahead in the timeline here. What was the inspiration to write a song about insurance and include this?
No. I didn't write a song about insurance. I wrote a custom song about him, about, you know, like not more about. It was kind of like a hype song, you know, like he drives the Lamborghinis. He has the lifestyle he wants, and he's like 38 years old. So I came at him, and his motto is, "We're lions, you know, we're not hyenas." So literally, the hook of the song is, "What's a hyena? We're lions," and that's where it went.
So it was a hype song. It was a hype song. It was not a jab at this person. It was
no. He actually paid me to make a custom song for him, and in my head, it was. I want him to be able to walk out to some, you know, some festival that he's like running or car show or something, you know, looking like a pimp, walking out to his own custom.
Oh man, that's a flex. I'm gonna be honest, it's a flex to go, hey, but have you heard the song that was wrote about me?
Yeah, no, that's exactly how it goes.
That's a bit of a flex. We might have to get to some of that, man. Hang on, we got a back roll here. How did the CEO of this major company find out about you and your ability to rap? I mean, how do you even begin to connect these dots?
So surprisingly, and I always say this, I don't think opportunities just show up. I think you create them with the way you play your cards. You know, I think you build your frame, and I think, you know, you are the person that creates the opportunities. And so I ended up dropping I started like a Big Luke Freestyles Instagram page, and I would remix like bigger songs, like, you know, like Drake songs with my own lyrics on top of it. Mm-hmm. And I ended up putting his name in one of the songs, tagging him, and I'm talking this 100 played video. He was one of the 100 plays, and he reached out to me, and he said, "Hey, look, man, this is how it goes." And so he asked me if I wanted to make a song, and we did it. And
Incredible.
Great.
Incredible, man. Well, Luke, you're an entrepreneur. You're insightful, hustler, man. That's awesome.
Always.
So when you find yourself in this vape, was it a vape shop you said?
Yeah.
You find yourself in this vape shop. You see Mike, and you see him live streaming. That's the story.
Yeah.
Okay. You go, okay, why not? Was this was quarantine or just before it?
This was quarantine. Because this was only about, I think we're going in our 2 months right now. So in my head, I was, you know, he was like, you know, these people can gift you stuff. You can cash them out. You know, you can invest that money back. And I know he knows how I am, and I've always been like this, you know.
Sure.
And I told him, I said, for me, it's never going to be about the diamonds or as much as, like, you know, the views or the hearts. It's going to be about the favorites, because I think in my head I've got the mentality. I think the money's set there. I think I know what I'm doing. I think it's more about just getting my name out there. And so I've been able to build this family between not only just me but all the Ugly Boys. And I want to give a shout out to all of them if any of them are watching, because I know they didn't. It's Bryson, Ugly Mike, Ugly Shay, and Ugly Barley, and myself. And we've been living the dream. So
yeah, what is this dream that you've been living? Because you guys have not been exactly the ideal model citizen when it comes to this quarantine. It's been an Ugly Boy tour. What have you boys been up to?
So when I met all of them again, when I resurfaced, when I met Bryson, I told them the only way to move different is to move legendary. You have to move in a way no one else has. I said, what has no one done? And we sat down and we talked. I swear, we talked for a long time. And together we all decided, has anyone done a full 50-state tour with 50 different top badges on the app? And Mike and Bryson were like, no. So I was like, we're going to do it. We're going to go to all 50 states. We're going to meet 50 different top badges. If we meet more people, let's do it. You know, I would love to connect with people. And now we're planning. I think we're going on our next trip in about 2 weeks. So, yeah, it's been great.
Wow, Luke. What besides connecting with these other guys in the Ugly Gang, what has the community been like? Have you had any sort of live streaming experience before this? Just help us understand that.
So the community between us is always hype, and I'm talking. These are the type of guys, and this is why I love them so much. That will hype each other up to the limit where it's like, what are these kids doing? You know, we're on the beach, and we're the type of kids to do a chant in front of everyone.
Sure.
And so, you know, the energy there is great. And I think the first time I met you, I told you our motto. It's PEDPO. It stands for positive energy brings positive outcomes. And I've lived by that my whole life. I think it's only in the dark that you can see the stars. And if you can view life like that, you know, well, it's only after a storm that you can see the rainbow. I think things will have a big turn on the way you win and the way you move. And so, but besides that, the live streaming, I've always streamed on like Instagram. I've always done my music on Instagram and let everyone watch me.
Yeah.
That's cool, you know, having people watch you.
I have to give you credit too on the PEDPO, because I've seen people laugh at you and you stay true to it. And I think in a larger picture, what you talk about luck and how luck is actually opportunities that you created. It's true, is that luck is an accumulation of set opportunities that you've made a possibility. Same thing with this PEDPO is that if you have the mentality of positive outcomes, or that the work that you do, if it doesn't meet exactly what you had hoped or wasn't the end destination that you were exactly hoping for, it keeps you from falling into a pattern of discouragement and then quitting. Right. And so this PEDPO has many effects. I applaud you on how you stay so diligent and committed to this lifestyle. Really, it's really a lifestyle.
That's the goal to it. That's the main frame of it, is that, you know, if you can look at things more as if a step than like, oh, I didn't get where I needed to be. You know, you have to fall to rise. So what is the next step for you? So you're here on this platform. We've gotten to know each other a bit. What is next for you? So I think for me, I'm always going to work in a team, always. So the Ugly Boys is for top. It's not Big Luke for top, Bryson for top, Mike for top, Art for top. It's always going to be I think we all have different paths in the way that we need to move, you know. And so I think for me, the main goal is I want to perform. I want to tour the world and show people how music works and how it should be done. And I think that's my main goal.
Yeah. For the people who didn't see it, Conceited is a very well-known battle rapper. And I saw you in the comments challenging Conceited. In fact, he's arguably, to this day, one of the most famous battle rappers.
Yeah, he doesn't got nothing on over here.
He doesn't have anything on Big Luke, he's saying. So, Luke, I'm interested. Would you like to give us a sample of either that song that you wrote for your boss, do a freestyle?
Yeah, I can do the song that I wrote. Do you want to hear something new?
Look, do whatever you feel most comfortable or confident with.
What did they say? New song? We can do a new song. Okay, I just wrote this new song.
So while Luke's pulling up the track, everyone, if you've not given him a favorite, go ahead and give him a favorite. He's a relatively newer streamer. He's doing his best and having a great time with the community. If you'd like to be part of his musical journey and the legacy, the legendary legacy of the Ugly Boys, make sure that you give him a favorite.
This won't be the first time you hear it.
All right.
Let's see, if I gotta turn you down here. Hold on.
And what's the name of the track? I might be low on the volume.
It is called Move Back.
Move Back. All right.
Well, Detroit police are investigating the early morning shooting that left 3 people dead, including 1 teenager. Officers spent hours on the scene at times asking the emotional crowd to please back.
Hey, yeah. You can hear me all right? Let's go. Look, hey, look, Now I would just move, but that is just me if I'm rocking with you, cause I let it loose. All of my dogs, they never have lost and never gonna lose, and that is the truth. I know you pissed, I'm never gonna miss. Like all of these shots, I'm having to shoot. I fuck it up once, then leave it at that, then run in my bag and do what I do. You silly goose, I'm bringing the noose. The way that I'm winning, I'm feeling like Zeus. King of the jungle with all of my fruits and all of my roots, like damn with a view. I got a group who traveling too, and all of them dogs and Scooby and Doo. Holding the coop, I'm dropping the roof. They wanted to see, so here is the proof. I got more pills in the hospital. I know you think that ain't possible. Run on my back like I'm in a new obstacle. All of this treat feeling tropical. Baby, she think I'm a popsicle. She wanna taste, copy and paste like all in her face. I give her this bless. Thinking the way she more than an 8, and she gonna wait, and that's a whole flex. Whoa. So that's a little sneak. I don't want to give the whole thing.
Big Luke!
Thank you.
That's the sample. That's heat, man. That's
coming
heat.
soon.
That's good?
Coming
That's
soon.
good, man. Luke, if people want to hear more of your music, where can they search? Where can they find it?
I'm on 180 plus platforms, including Apple Music, Spotify, iTunes, YouTube Music, Amazon, anywhere you could probably think of. Search Big Luke, no spaces, capital B, capital L, and yeah, I would appreciate if you guys search it up, even looked at it after the show, because you know we got some great people coming on.
Luke, anything else? Anything else you want to talk about? Drop anything before you go?
You know, not really. I just want to appreciate everyone who has shown love to not only me, but everyone, including, you know, I know it's been kind of a hassle getting on here between last week and this week, but, you know, there's so much love and tension that this app can't show. And I want anyone to know that if they did anything personally, you know, whether it's mental, physical, spiritual, or emotional, you know, I'm right there. And I know all of us are as well. So, besides that, you know, Kahu, that's our new one. Keep head and hustle up. And PEBPO, positive energy brings positive outcomes. And
When's the book coming out, man? I need the book of the acronyms.
You know what? Before I do go, I am in the midst of writing a book titled
I knew it. I was like, when's the book coming out? There's got to be a book in there somewhere, man.
Anyway, I appreciate the opportunity.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you have not favored Big Luke, if you liked his rap, if you want to hear more bars, you want to hear more, see more streams, you're part of all the action that the Ugly Boys have going on, give him a favorite. Big Luke, thank you so much for joining the show tonight.
Love you guys.
Much love. Excellent. Big Luke, everybody. How was that? How was that? That was nice. That was nice. Bet you didn't expect that. The guy can rap. He can rap. He can rap. He can rap. All right. Hey, our next guest, if you have seen Dora the Explorer, this is the cousin of one of the stars of that show. Now, it's a celebrity. No, we don't always get celebrity cousins. Now, Backpack could not be here in the show, but the streamer themselves, Bag Bright, is here. Ladies and gentlemen, our second guest of the night, the one, the only, Bag. I'm fired. I'm done. We're leaving.
Big Bags! Y'all know the vibe? Okay.
Bag
Big
Bright.
Bags! Y'all already know what it is. What's up, y'all? Let's get it. Hey, yo. I want to
You see my shorts by chance? I keep it hidden, but when your voice cracks to that, it was middle school all over. When your voice cracks that hard, you can't.
Yeah, listen, what's up, everybody? Thank y'all for coming through. I appreciate y'all. I need y'all to spam the comments. Show Chris how we get down, man. Let's go. Big Bags. Come on, y'all. Y'all know what it is, man. What's up, Chris? Thank you for having me on the show. I want to give a big shout out to Katie. Thank you guys so much for having me on the show. I appreciate it.
Absolutely, man. Thank you for being a good sport about the joke I made. He's not Backpack's cousin.
Yes, I am. You know what I'm saying? Dora the Explorer. You know what I'm saying? Big Bags. Okay. Let's get it.
Backpack, right? All right. Bag Bright's here, though, everybody. Bag Bright, you come in with a lot of energy. You said, let's show them how we get down. How do you get down? How long have you been on the platform?
All right. So I've been on Mimi for like probably 2 years now. 2 years plus.
Wow.
Yeah, I've been on it for a while, so you know what I mean?
Were you a streamer that entire time? A viewer?
I was kind of shy at first, you know what I mean? I got forced to go live, actually. And then when I started going live, I actually started liking, and then just ever since then, I never stopped. I just kept going streaming after streaming, you know what I mean? And
Okay.
I met some amazing people on the app and stuff like that.
Before you were forced to go on that live stream, who were you spending time with? Who were you hanging out with?
I was hanging out with my kids, you know what I mean? I'm a father, you know, I got 2 beautiful kids, you know what I mean, that I take care of, you know what I mean? So, yeah.
So it wasn't somebody on the platform. It
Oh,
was,
no.
okay. What encouraged you to even want to try it though? I mean, I know you said you were forced, but you stuck with it. So what did you like about it? The people, they always bring nothing but positive energy and vibes, and I just loved it. You know what I mean? I wanted to become a top streamer, a top badge, you know? Yeah. Walk us through that story then. You go live the first time. Had you had any experience with theater, music, any sort of background in performance?
No, I'm just a funny person. I just crack jokes. I be me. I'm myself. You know what I mean? I'm not a rapper or a singer. I try to sing, but I can't sing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hopefully, I mean, dude, I don't know if you heard me try and hype your name up, but I'm sure you can do a lot better than what I did.
No, you did good, Chris. You did actually good. You know what I mean? Maybe you should try again. You know what I mean?
All right.
Bag,
Right. Okay.
Bag.
Not a little. Okay.
Yes.
All right, Mr. Bag, Mr. Bright. Is it first name Bag, last name Bright?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. I gotta make sure that I'm coming with it correct, right? Okay. You're a live streamer now. You're enjoying the community. What have been some of the positives, or what have been some of the things that have happened to you since joining as a live streamer?
Oh man, I met amazing people. I actually have a family. It's called the Bag family. You know what I mean? Like, they always have my back. And, you know what I mean? They always come to my stream. Always show me love. Always. I'm busy right now. I'm busy. I'm sorry. I'm busy. Oh, I'm sorry. Always come.
You a busy guy?
Okay, I'm busy. Sorry about that, y'all.
Oh, it's good. It's real life. It makes it authentic.
Tell them I'll be back in a minute. I'm busy. Sorry, y'all. I apologize for that, you guys. For this.
They want to make an appearance. People, you'd be surprised.
Go away, Bob. I'm kind of busy right now. I'm sorry.
You'd be surprised how hard people try to get on this show. It's crazy.
So all my attention's on you guys right now. But yeah, like, I've met some amazing people. I have a Bag family that always supported me, always be there for me, even when I'm down and out. They always uplift me and always show me love. And like, ever since I started the app, I never really cash out. I always went back to everybody, show everybody love, and always push positivity vibes to them, and always keeping them on their Q's and P's. You know what I mean? Like, some people are down, some people are out. I'm always trying to be there for them. You know what I mean? Off of that and on that. You know what I mean?
Sure.
It's more to me just an app. It's like they're like my family, brothers and sisters, cousins, and you know what I'm saying? So
Your fellow Bags.
yes, I'm feeling back, and I support everybody as much as possible I can. You know what I mean? Show everybody love, and everybody loves Bag, right? You know what I mean? You all have some. Everybody has haters, right? You don't have haters, you're not doing something good, right, Chris?
I don't know. I hope maybe I'm not sure. how does the Bag Bright part even come to exist? Because if I think of a family, the first thing I don't default to is not a bright backpack.
Okay, so how did that start? So when I first started on Meet Me, my name wasn't really Bag Bright. It was actually Bright. But so one of my friends see me always like dropping, like, you know, showing people love, and he's like, you should change your name to Bag Bright because you always have a bag on you, so you might as well name yourself Bag Bright. So I'm like, you know what? Yeah, that sounds nice. I'm gonna go with it because I didn't really like Bright, but it was just a name I came up with. But
yeah,
Bag Bright was from one of my fellow friends that I actually met on here too, and now we're like brothers. You know what I mean?
Talk to us about that. How has it been as far as making connections with people on and off the app? Have there been any that have stood out? Any that have had some positive consequences?
Well, I met some good people. Like, everybody's got an app. You know, everybody has their, you know, ups and downs. But I met somebody on here. You know what I'm saying? I met a beautiful lady. That's a part of my life.
Okay.
You know what I mean? On it actually. So I'm actually proud of that. You know what I mean? But I'm not gonna say her name. But she's in here right now. She knows who she is, and she's my queen. You know what I mean?
Wow.
So that's actually helped out because I was actually looking for love, and ever since I came out on the app, I found love. You know, so.
Wow.
Yes.
Had you joined with the intention of trying to find love?
Yes.
Okay. And then it turned into streaming. And so now that you have found somebody that, you know, you're calling them your queen, is it the community that's keeping you? What is keeping you now that you found somebody?
The people. I'm only for the people. I'm not for myself. I'm for the people. Everybody wants to see me go live. They want to see, they want to hear, you know, the positive vibes that I give every morning. I give like a quote. You know, I start my stream. I'll have a little quote in the morning, and somebody might having a bad day. They'll come to my live and they'll be like, "Damn, Bag, you just made my day just by talking to me and just making me feel good." And a couple of times on the app too, I actually want to mention too, like there's like 2 or 3 people that actually wanted to kill themselves, and actually I stopped them from that. They wanted to suicide themselves, and I jumped in their live and I got in their box and I spoke to them, and ever since I talked to them, they don't have that in their mind anymore to kill themselves. So I changed a lot of people's life on this app, you know?
People have many experiences on here and that walk different lives and have different lives. And so I'm happy that you have been able to be part of people in different ways. I want to gauge the comfortability here, but you brought up the love story, and I just got to know, did you meet on live?
Oh, yeah, I met her on live. Yes, I did. I met her on live.
And who slid in the DMs first?
It was actually me, to be honest.
You slid in the DMs?
Yeah, it was actually me.
Was it receptive at first? Was it like, get lost?
You know, when I first slid in the DM, I was like, "Hey, what's up? You know, I'm really liking you. Like, you know, I like your energy. I want to know you." And then we just kicked off from there. And ever since then, we've been together. You know, I mean, it's been like 8 months now.
Wow. Have you met? Is this a long distance thing?
Yeah, it's actually a long distance.
Okay.
We never met yet.
You haven't met yet.
No.
But you feel that connection even though it's long distance.
Yes, I feel that connection. You know what I mean? It's all about communication. You know what I mean?
That's incredible. Well, congratulations.
Trust and loyalty. That's all that matters. You know what I mean? Anything else doesn't matter.
Congratulations to you both. Everybody in this chat loves that. All right.
Yes. You know.
Perfect. What is one tidbit or piece of advice you can give to the people who are in a long distance relationship and make it work like you're having?
What can I give to people?
Yes.
Well, you know what? Always be true to yourself, no matter what people say about you. Stay positive, stay humble, and don't change for anybody. No matter how negative they are, just always be yourself and stay positive. Like I am. Like, you know what I mean? There's nothing else I can say or do, but just be positive. Be true to yourself.
Okay.
You know, you don't gotta prove anything to anybody.
I like that, man. I like that. What's the future entail for you? You said that you had that top badge in your eyes, that you like the stream. Yeah. Where does this go?
Well, I want to be a top badge because I want to show everybody how hard I worked, how far I came. You know what I mean? Till today's day. Without my family and my supporters, I wouldn't be here today. So I think that will make me happy. I make all the family and supporters that supported me since 2 years now, you know what I mean, have a top badge.
Yeah. So let's play hypothetical here. Let's say you get the top badge. Then what? What happens?
I'm still going to be the same. Nothing's going to change. I'm still going to be Bag Bright. I'm still going to be humble. I'm still going to support everybody that supported me from the beginning. And yeah, basically that's it.
Okay. All right. How about outside of the app? You have anything that you're looking forward to? Any plans?
Outside of that, no, not really. Just be a streamer, be the best I can be. That's about it.
I like it. All right. Anything that we haven't talked about that you're passionate about or would just like to plug?
I'm passionate about streaming and love. That's what I'm. Oh, actually, yes. My merch. I have some merch.
Take it away.
My bio. Actually, it's in my bio. If y'all don't know, check my bio. I have a merch. Y'all can go support the Bag family. Please and thank you. And as you can see, my background is right here. You know what I'm saying? Got my backdrop. I got my shirt on. And I also got a match for the Corona. You feel me?
Wow. So, you got an entire lot.
I had a lot of people that bought the merch, like over probably 30, 40 people that bought already. So that's pretty good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're doing really well.
Yes.
Well, cheers to you and your streamer family. When do you go live? If people would like to catch you and get to know you.
I go live every day, you guys, Monday to Saturday, except for Sunday. Sundays, I just like to spend time with my family.
Okay. Well, you heard it here, everybody. Thank you so much, Bag Rack, for joining the show.
This time, I really appreciate the opportunity. Thank you guys so much, everybody who came through. Y'all let Chris know, bro. Bag family all day. Big bags! Backpack.
There you go.
Explorer. Let's go, y'all. Make sure y'all favorite me. Show me some love. Appreciate y'all, Chris. Thank you so much for having me again.
He's a hype man.
Yo, thank you so much, Kelly, for helping me out. Appreciate you, love. Thank you, guys. Y'all are all amazing.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's Bag Rack. If you've not favored him, you heard it here. Monday through Saturday. Really.
Monday and Saturday, every day, y'all.
Give him the favorite. All right, thank you, man. Big shout out to Axel, the Kobe of Meet Me, and to Thrivin, and to Dax, the top three today. Specifically for the Kobe of Meet Me and to Thrivin for hitting that 20 million. It's been a long time goal. Thank you so much. It was ultra generous, and I genuinely appreciate it. Thank you. I know I make the jokes. About static and that kind of stuff, but I realized I need to take the time to say thank you. I genuinely appreciate it, and thank you very much for that, Dax. Okay, finally tonight we have one more guest. Okay, sometimes at the end of a long day, you gotta pour yourself a drink, and why not you have yourself a glass of Jameson? Jameson.
Yo, what's up, man?
How's it going, sir?
How you doing, man? Hey, Chris, it's good to see you, man. It's good to be seen. Thank you for having me, bro.
Absolutely. You're looking fresh. I love it.
Man. Hey, you look pretty sharp yourself. So it's your show, your look. You look great, bro.
Hey, the original idea was to have everyone dress up, but I think in a way it's fun to have people come as their authentic selves as well. But hey, we've got the Paisley together.
Looking sharp, bro. We're keeping it together.
We did it. We coordinated
bro.
almost. All right, Jameson, you're definitely a crowd favorite. Not everyone has had the great opportunity to meet you yet. Will you please introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name is Jameson. I've actually been on here for a little over 6 weeks. So really, really new, really fresh to the whole, just the app, just the whole streaming thing in general. So it's really exciting, man, and fun and new, and it's been something that I've really, really enjoyed in just such a small amount of time.
Yeah. What brings Jameson to this app? I mean, 6 weeks is not too long.
For me, man, it was just trying something new. Like, with the quarantine, and like I play a lot of basketball, and basketball leagues were shut down and couldn't get in the gym and things like that. So I started hearing people talk about this whole streaming thing, and I didn't really understand what it was all about and what it really involved and entailed. So I downloaded it, and I was like, wow, this is like a whole different world, whole different lifestyle, and it's an amazing thing.
Yeah.
So, for me, it was just curiosity, something new, something fresh, and I'm very much glad to be here for sure.
Had you downloaded the platform as a dating app or just
really for me, man? At first, I downloaded Plenty of Fish. Okay. And then people started talking to me about the live and things like that. So I kind of switched over to Meet Me for me personally. And so for me, it's just, been really making a lot of connections with people and just really having fun with it, man, honestly.
Mm-hmm. Did you start as a viewer, just checking out the streams, or?
With me, man, it's kind of crazy. Like I started with the gifting thing really quick because I didn't know what that was all about. So I was just like, boom, boom, boom. And then like, after a while, you start kind of just seeing everybody, and you start seeing how people do their streams, and you try to take stuff from, like yourself and other people I know, and you kind of try to implement that into your own style. And so for me, it's like you try to find the balance of supporting other people, but still doing your own thing. So finding the balance of that is tough a lot, because you still have a life and you still have other things going on. So, for me, man, it's great, man. I like being in the whole streaming thing now. So,
yeah. When you started watching streams, who were some of the first people that you remember? And obviously you don't need to remember everybody, no favorites, but just what comes to mind?
Honestly, one of the first people, Hoops, Melly were the first few people I met. I didn't really understand the whole top badge thing. So I was like getting into people's streams and like comments were going like yours, and I was like, oh my God, like what in the world's going on? Is it like a birthday celebration? Is it, what is it, a job promotion? Like what's everybody doing here? So then like you start taking a step back from that. You just like start seeing how all these like genuine people are.
I imagine you feeling like, whose Zoom did I just go in on? You're like, what's the Zoom meeting?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's hilarious. Okay, so yeah, Hoops is a dear friend. Love the guy. I mean, he's got Search for the Star. You started with the gifting. Do you feel like you're still on that same path? Because it's interesting. People sometimes go really deep into the gifting, and then they realize, hey, maybe I should take a step back and stream. Or are you finding that there's a balance between gifting and streaming? Where do you feel now that you're falling into?
There really is, man. I feel like you want to support people because, you know, it's exciting. It's fun to see people go crazy. I get excited. I mean, someone sends me a martini or like a huge gift, and it's like, it's just the genuineness of people like supporting you and you supporting other people. It's just like, it all goes together. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just an amazing thing that I think so many people get wrapped up in certain things of it. But if they take a step back and realize like, hey, if you just be genuine about it, you know, gift without expectation, and just know that like people just love that kind of stuff so much. You know, it's great, man. It's awesome.
What has the journey over the past 6 weeks looked like? From what is this wild world to today?
It's, man, I don't even know where to start. It'd be a whole nother show for that. It's just like just meeting like just genuine people and being genuine yourself and like just, you know, connecting with people. I think today, especially with everything going on, I think it's a lost art to be able to connect with people. So many people are in their little groups, and that's fine. But like, just take everybody just as what you like, and for them as a person, and what they're bringing to the table, and try to apply that to your own self, and just, you know, the balance of that. It's great, man. It's awesome. I'm so glad and so blessed to like be in this and like, you know, meet yourself and other people, and just, you know, it makes my life better every day. Like when you have a tough day at work, or like a lot of things are going on that you just don't want to deal with. You jump on here sometimes and it's like, man, it just makes you feel a little bit better.
Yeah. Can you talk a bit more, or get into some more of the specifics as to how you view the community here? Because at first you described it as one big party, but as you see it today, what do you take it to be?
Just a great platform for just, like I said, meeting people. Like with everything going on, even if everything was normal right now and there was no coronavirus, it would be hard to meet someone in California, you know, Great Britain, Australia, the Philippines. So just to be able to have that little small platform of being able to connect with people and being able to, you know, get in their world a little bit, see what's going on in their life, and hope that they come over and enjoy yours too. So to be able to balance all that out and have so many people that you support and that they support you, it's just such a great thing, man. And it's so hard to like even just have a few sentences just to sum all that up, honestly.
Yeah. The first place I met you was as a participant on Perfect Flaws show.
Right.
And I'm curious to know how some of all of that has panned out for you. Do you feel like that was a good time, or do you see that as a direction you'd like to take some of your streams in the future, is participating more of the dating features, or do you see yourself more as a streamer now? Where does the headspace kind of
I think it was just a great opportunity, man. I think it was a great way to kind of platform and jump into doing my own thing, and you know, just seeing what I can implement into my own streams. You know, right now it's just kind of talking to people and just being genuine, and people coming back and things like that. But you know, to at some point have a structure like that, like your show, like Blake's show, like Perfect Flaws, like other people that have, you know, other shows. I think it would be great to try to at some point implement that. You know, you don't want to get the cart before the horse. So you want to try to learn what you can and see what works for you and what works for other people. And hopefully at some point, you know, trying to kind of, you know, do your own little niche and, you know, create your own pathway.
We've gotten to know a bit of you on the platform, but that's such a small snippet of who you are. It's only the past 6 weeks, really.
Right.
It can feel like a lifetime on here, truly.
Absolutely.
It really can. And again, within what you're comfortable discussing, can you tell us some of who you are off of the app? What you do? You said basketball.
Yeah. So I love playing basketball. I've always had a real passion about that. just, always getting together with, your guy friends and playing and just enjoying that and, bringing everybody together. You got so many different people from so many different backgrounds and ethnicities. And I think that sports is just a great way to bring so many different people from so many different backgrounds together. Like, it doesn't matter what your religion or your skin color is or anything like that. It's like everybody's there to have a good time. Everybody's there to win. Everybody's there to, get some exercise and mental, mental like freshness. You know what I'm saying? So I've always loved basketball. I've always had a passion for that. I'm a huge Golden State Warriors fan. Just telling you that right now. Even though I live on the East Coast, I always loved the Warriors, man, my whole life. So I love basketball. I love just I'm a very sociable person, man. So this has been a great thing for me, like just talking to people. And
is the far leap to guess that you may have lived in the South at some point in your life?
Yes. I don't know.
I live on the East Coast. So,
I don't know if the accent gives away just a little bit, but I'm definitely not from California or somewhere like that. But yeah, man, I love basketball. I love live music. I love watching a lot of the live streams. Like Hoops has a show, and like you said, to piggyback on what you said earlier, Aaron has his own thing tonight, and so many other people have other different things. And I love just seeing how so many other people are doing their own thing and just enjoying that.
Content. It's
absolutely, man.
Content. Sports. A bit of a sneakerhead out here.
Yes, I love shoes, man. I probably have 75 pair of shoes, sneaker wise.
What?
Yeah. I was for a while, like before COVID and stuff. Like I was selling a lot of stuff on eBay.
Okay.
I had my own store on that, and people were kind of picking that up. But then when everything started hitting, it was kind of like, well, we need to buy groceries instead of shoes. So priorities change. But I'm still collecting. I'm still, that Meet Me pair of sneakers looks nice, but I love shoes.
I know they made these in a 13, Jameson.
Hey, they're custom. I'm sure we can work something out.
I love it.
But yeah,
I'm compared to you, I'm not one, but I do love sneakers. I have a small collection myself. I know for a fact what pair got me hooked. Do you remember back to your pair or the first pair that really got you on the train of a sneakerhead?
Really, man, honestly, just you want to go old school, probably Airwalks. Those are really cool. Not even really like a basketball shoe or anything like that, but like just Airwalks and Vans and Pumas and like even the old school like Adidas, just with the regular stripes on the side, like just clean shoes like that, man. I've always loved. And then you get into the Jordans and LeBrons and all the guys that are upcoming new players and Kyries and stuff. So I love stuff like that, man.
I don't know if you can pick, but do you have 1, 2, 3 off the top of the head that are some of your favorites in your collection? Or maybe a grail that you would like to have someday?
I have one pair. I have a pair of Foamposite Galaxies that came out a few years ago for the All-Star. They were like completely like space, and the bottom of them were like glow in the dark. And people were selling them for like $7,000 and $8,000 on eBay. So I luckily got a pair because a friend of mine owed me a favor.
What kind of favor?
that was the holy grail for me with shoes.
Jameson's secretly the mafia out here. You owe me a favor.
I had to call it a favor, man.
It's a little bit of a favor.
Right.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I am interested to know, do you have a grail, like an all-time piece that you would love to own someday?
I'd love to own a pair, any pair really signed by Michael Jordan, maybe from his early years, maybe like some of the Jordan 1s would be cool. Just something like that, man. Like some basketballs would be awesome, like to be signed by him or something like that would be really cool to have. So I guess I'm just stuff like that.
I guess I'm just a poser because I'm one of the least athletic people you'll ever meet. But I like shoes. I am curious. Have you played sports or anything like that professionally, semi-pro, as a hobby, team-based?
I played basketball when I was in college. It was like a small Division III, so I did play for a while. And then, the birthdays start hitting, and you realize, like, you're just picking up at the YMCA is kind of like your NBA now. So, but yeah, man, I love playing ball. I love just the passion of sports in general. I like football a lot too, but I've always just been a huge, like, basketball fan, man. I love it, dude. It's just always been just something I really enjoyed.
Excellent. What does the future hold for you with the platform? Do you see yourself continuing on a path to want to go for that top badge? More just build a community, maybe do like a show of some sort?
I think a balance of, I think like anything in life, I think the balance of all that, being a top badge, having a show, continuing to meet people and grow and, you know, just be positive with everybody. I think that trying to find the balance of all that and incorporate it into your own stream and your own life and being able to, you know, see what works for other people, what doesn't work. I think that as long as you just try to have that attitude of just being positive and optimistic and, you know, loyal, like, you know, so many people have so many different people that they follow on here. I mean, you know, you might kind of go support this person for a little while or that person, but like there are people that you always come back to that you want to support. So just to continue to try to branch out of that, I think is just a wonderful thing to continue to do, man, for me especially.
Friends, acquaintances, and strangers. I like to say strangers are just friends you haven't met yet, though. So
Absolutely,
but
man.
yes, it can become difficult because there are a lot of people here, which is a double-edged sword. New friends, but you can't always have time to see everybody.
I think it's just like a lot of things, man, in life. It's like perspective. I mean, you can get caught up in the gifts and the diamonds and things like that. But like, I think that if you get away from that and you learn people and you learn yourself and you use that as just a tremendous, you know, opportunity and tool to meet so many different things, I think that you get a lot more out of that. And just especially like friendships, man, like, you know, meeting you and all these other amazing people, like the relationships that you have with people, you can't put a price of diamonds on that. I don't care what gift you have. Like, you know, I'm saying you support who you support, and it's just, it's a blessing, man. And I'm very fortunate and so glad to have that in my life now, really.
Excellent.
And that's as genuine, as honest as I can be.
It was. I believe that everyone here felt that. Is there anything that we haven't talked about that you would like to address, go over, that you're passionate about?
I have a family business. We own funeral homes.
Wow.
So yeah, we do that as a living. We help people in a tough time. It's very emotional at times. It can be a great way to really be self-fulfilled at the end of the day too. Because when you're, you know, helping people through a tough time, if you just lost your mom or your grandma, or just seeing people go through that kind of stuff, you know, at the end of the day, you know, I think Meet Me has helped me deal with that a lot. You know, instead of sitting at home and drinking every day and thinking about what I do for a living, you get on here and you talk to people and you make these connections. It's like it helps build all the different things that you deal with in a regular life that probably a lot of people on here don't necessarily talk about.
Well, I think you said something that is a bit revealing that I personally had never really considered. You said that sometimes you go home and have a drink instead of thinking about what I do every day. As a profession, do you feel that it's emotionally tolling, or does it take a bit out of you doing what you do as a career?
I think that it does. I think that if you get to the point with what I do for a living, if it doesn't bother you anymore, then you should find something else to do, because then you lose the compassion for people. And I think that if you can be compassionate and caring as well as professional, I think that people appreciate that. Like, people will always remember, you know, if that person was really kind or really friendly in a tough time. You may not be able to fix what they're going through because everybody deals with grief in a different way, but at least if you could be there for like just that much of an amount of time and help people through a really, really tough situation, I think in the long run that you realize that you did a lot more for them than you really give yourself credit for.
Wow. Was that something that you inherited into?
Yeah, my grandfather started that in the 70s. My dad's also a part of it. I also have a sister that's in the family business. And so, you know, we're lucky to have the people that we have around us. We have two funeral homes actually. So, but yeah, it's something that I was pretty much kind of born into. I still went to school for that and got a degree and a few other degrees and stuff. But like, I always knew that was what I was going to do for a living, because, you know, it's your name, it's your family name. You know, that's your name on the sign.
Yeah.
And so people are going to relate, you know, what you do for a living, you know, to your reputation, and your reputation is only as good as you make it.
My grandpa always used to say is a person's only as good as their word. Right. Yeah. And so, yeah, I understand. I I greatly feel the sense of responsibility of what you do and how seriously you take it. Anything else that you'd like to talk about?
Oh, man, I just thank you for the opportunity, man. I thank you for having me on your show. I'm just very blessed with a lot of people. Just a quick shout out in no particular order to anybody. I mean, Blake, Perfect Flaw, Danielle, Allie, Cowboys, Sass Queen, Hoops, Melly, B, Kevin, Mass Man, Doll Baby, Bree, Carmen, Marissa, Blue Eyed Hippie, Mr. Vegas, Axel, Kyla, Hottie Red, Allie, 125, Tyler, K Baby, Melissa, Simply Nixie, Pierce, Poetry Coin Man, Sid, Lonnie, Thomas, Love Steph, Andrea Lay, Twinsy, Princess Baby, Grand Finale, Leia Lenz, Rebecca, Shy Guy, Sunshine and Sass, Brittany, effing Perfect, Gunner, NorCal Blondie, Sarah and Smexy. I feel like we're at the awards, man. Like Academy Awards and stuff. And you feel like you miss people, you know. So
and again, no particular order there. That's huge, man. The fact that you even want to keep the mindfulness to say thank you to the people that have helped you and been a part of your journey over these past 6 weeks. I don't know that anyone could not relate or respect you, man. You're an absolute treasure to have on this platform. Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, man. Thank you for having me, dude. I appreciate it.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have not, please favorite Jameson right there in the box. That's a show. That's a show today. What a good show today. This was an awesome show. The guests, not me, the guests. Starting out with Big Luke with his story of optimism, positivity, and a way to keep focused towards the goals that you hope to aspire to. And Bagbright with his take on finding love and making the best out of the situations that you have. What an awesome interview there. And obviously you just saw Jameson, who was an empathetic, respectful individual who's already made such an impression on so many people in this community. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in to Suited Up. I'm Chris. We do this every Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Please tune in this Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to hear your top badge announcements, app updates. If it's breaking, if it's news, if it's something that you want to hear about, contests, it's going to happen on the Rundown. That's every Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure to support all of the awesome people who have featured content and shows. You can check anyone out and get to know who they are by looking at the top banner. Day by day, it's updated for those shows. And again, a huge shout out to the 20 million tonight from Alex, the Kobe of Meet Me, Thriving, and Dax. Those are the top 3 gifters of the day. Thank you so much, everybody. Much love. I'm Chris Casper. I'll see you next time. Bye.